Hello and welcome to my weather forecast. In today's video, I will be outlining the severe weather chances for today and tomorrow, Monday and Tuesday, across the south and the southeast. Also looking ahead at another major winter storm potential or even a major storm system across the middle of the country in the middle Mississippi Valley region as we head to late this week into this weekend. The Storm Prediction Center's Day 1 outlook here has a slight risk of severe weather across east central Texas, far southeastern Oklahoma, far southwestern Arkansas, and northwestern and western portions of Louisiana, including Dallas, Texas, Waco, Texas, east of Austin, and also getting down towards Shreveport, Louisiana. The tornado risk zone today here, a 5% risk from the Storm Prediction Center around Dallas, Texas, just east of Waco, and getting just around the Shreveport, Louisiana, and westward. 5% area of tornado probability here today. Wind probability, kind of same outline around the slight risk zone from Dallas to over towards Shreveport and down towards the Austin and Waco, Texas areas. And then a significant hatched hail zone across Dallas, Texas, east of Waco and west of Shreveport, where they could see 2-inch or larger hailstones across those areas as we head into later this afternoon and through the evening hours. The day 2 outlook is showing a marginal risk of severe weather from New Orleans, Louisiana, Mobile, Alabama, and also getting down here towards Jacksonville, Florida, Tallahassee, Florida, Orlando, Tampa, Fort Myers. All these areas could be in the zone for a few stronger thunderstorms as we head into tomorrow. Yes, we do still have a tornado risk here, 2% risk from New Orleans towards Mobile and getting over toward Tallahassee, just south of Jacksonville. I think central Florida here around, Orlando, Tampa Bay, also Fort Myers, maybe even Naples getting in here on a 2% area of for tornadoes as we head into those Tuesday afternoon and evening time periods. The wind threat is still a 5% wind risk around those same areas, and the hail threat not as large as it is today, but still some small hail, some pea-sized hail to around nickel size cannot be ruled out here as we head into tomorrow afternoon, especially across central Florida with those storms. The high resolution forecast model will paint this out very nicely for you guys here. You can see this is as we head into late this afternoon around 4 o'clock. A couple showers and maybe an isolated thunderstorm cannot be ruled out across eastern Texas, southwestern Oklahoma, southeastern Oklahoma rather, and southwestern Arkansas. And then as we progress here through the evening, a couple thunderstorms will start firing here around Dallas, down through, Houston, Texas, and into portions of east central Texas and surrounding areas around 7 o'clock, so around dinner time or thereafter. And some of these storms could be discrete and produce a couple of tornadoes here, so definitely have to watch out for that. Some very large hail expected with some of these storms, where hailstones could be greater than golf ball or even potentially getting up towards baseball size with some of these storms. So some very strong updrafts here with these storms as they here first develop. And then these storms will kind of congeal and kind of get a little murky. Some multi-cells also here, a little bit of some line segments, bowing structures here as we head into northwest Louisiana, southwestern portions here of Arkansas. As these progress eastward, this is around 10 o'clock here this evening. And then as these storms continue to push eastward, they will kind of merge and congeal and grow upscale into a line or a couple of lines and push into portions of Louisiana, southern Arkansas, and towards western Mississippi, posing more of a damaging wind threat rather than a tornado and hail threat as we head here into the overnight hours. This is around 1 a.m. here as we head into early Tuesday morning. Still, though, producing 60, perhaps 70-mile-an-hour gusts and some severe warnings with this. Cannot rule out a couple tornadoes still across the Shreveport, Louisiana, getting down here into southern Louisiana. But I think the primary mode of severe weather will be more confined to damaging wind, maybe some smaller hail across those areas. And then these storms will kind of move eastward towards the New Orleans area and kind of fall apart here across those areas, getting into Mississippi portions here down toward New Orleans, Louisiana, as we head into the mid-morning hours tomorrow. Now, regarding tomorrow's threat, these storms will push eastward here across the Gulf and then across Mississippi, Alabama, northwest Florida Panhandle, and by peak heating around 6 p.m. or so here into Florida. As we head into tomorrow evening, a couple stronger thunderstorms cannot be ruled out across the panhandle here of Florida, back toward Louisiana, southern Mississippi, far southern Alabama. And then as this line continues to push eastward here across the Gulf, you can see a couple of stronger thunderstorms firing up around Orlando, south of Jacksonville, maybe around the Tampa Bay, Naples area here in Fort Myers, Florida. Some stronger wind gusts, potentially up to around 60 miles per hour. Maybe here some up to nickel-sized hail or so with these storms, and cannot rule out maybe here an isolated tornado if we can get a kink along that line that could have enough circulation to spin up a brief tornado here. But we're not looking at a major tornado outbreak here as we head into either really today or tomorrow, but just want to be mindful of the chance of tornadoes there today and tomorrow across Texas, and then translating eastward into Florida tomorrow evening. And then let's look ahead here. You can see the GFS as we head into late this week, another storm system across the center of the country. The GFS is a little more kind of an outlier, I think, with the storm system. It's much farther north than a lot of the model forecasts are showing at this time. Still kind of like yesterday. It has a 996 millibar low around west central Illinois, with some snow breaking out from southern Wisconsin into eastern Iowa, maybe northeastern portions there of Missouri. I'm not really buying into this quite yet because the other models, and let me show you another one here, same time period. This is 7 a.m. here on Friday morning, and the GFS has the low around west central Illinois. The Canadian model has the low well displaced back into northwestern Arkansas here over a 1,000 millibar low there, so a little weaker, but has some rain stretching up across south central Illinois, southern and central portions of Missouri. Not really showing a snow shield here, so not a lot of agreement still, unfortunately, with the models here as we head into today's midday update for you guys. But I hope to have more clarity for the storm system toward the end of the week. Still a lot of disagreements on the track, and that will mean everything with here, the precipitation types, precipitation amounts. So I can't really say much more on that right now. I do think, though, the consensus is for the storm to kind of move a little further south than what the GFS here is showing. So I can give you a little bit of confidence on that, but my confidence scale from 0 to 10 right now on the storm is more of like a 3 to 4, kind of a low confidence type of ordeal, because the track is very uncertain. These precipitation amounts and precipitation rates and the types of precipitation kind of uncertain with the intensity of the track and all that. So I hope to have more clarity on that as we head to later this week, in the middle of the week, towards tomorrow's video or Wednesday's video. But I just wanted to outline the chance for some rainfall, maybe some snowfall across these areas, with another major storm potentially moving into the middle of the country late this week on Friday and into Saturday. Then thereafter, I got some good news for you. There is a very big spring warm-up on the way for the middle of the country. Also, really just much of the eastern 2/3 of the country really going to be baking in the spring warmth here as we head into the following week and work week, late this weekend into early next week. Temperatures will be warming to the 60s, I think, as far north here as the South Dakotas. Also portions here of southern Minnesota, portions of Wisconsin. So a lot of warm air getting fetched farther north with the storm. And I think that this is going to kind of translate to a warmer than normal pattern as we head toward the end of March and into early April. I will have a separate video here later today of a very interesting video at that, of severe weather here, of my severe weather forecast toward the end of March and through much of the rest of spring. Also, a very interesting look at my very early summer forecast here for you guys as we head into May, June, and even July. So if you're looking at a very early July 4th forecast, I can't pinpoint whether it's going to rain or not, but I will definitely give you the upper level pattern and break down what I think will happen regarding severe weather potential across the late spring and into the summer, and also give you more details on how warm or cold it will be this summer in areas across the country. So that will be more on my video later this afternoon. But in this video, I wanted to share with you the severe weather potential here for this today into tomorrow across the south and southeast. Also looking ahead at the late week storm system across the middle of the country with still some track and some track differences with those. So thank you for watching this video. Remember to like it, also subscribe to my video. I appreciate you guys watching, and I will have a video for you guys later today regarding the early summer forecast and the late spring forecast, and also the severe weather forecast across the rest of the warm months as well. So I will have that later today. So thank you for watching, and remember to subscribe to my video. Thank you.